Welcome back to Mid-East in Depth. Today we'll be looking at viewpoints on the latest Israeli parliamentary results. Linda S. Hurd asserts in Gulf News her dismay at the re-election of Benjamin Netanyahu's Likud party in the recent Israeli elections. She states, upping Israelis' reluctance to swap the bombastic leader they know for one with a more compromising stance is Likud's hysterical hype on Iran as an existential threat to the so-called Jewish state. She continues, even if Iran succeeded in developing nuclear weapons, there is nothing to suggest its ruling regime harbors suicidal tendencies. An attack on Israeli territory would elicit retaliation in kind not only from Israel but also from its allies. That's not to say Iran isn't a major threat. It certainly is, but not to Israel. Its target is the physical and ideological domination of Sunni Arab states via its proxies. The writer explains, a Palestinian state has never seriously been on Netanyahu's agenda. He's done everything to thwart it, including expanding Jewish colonies, while merely going through the motions of US-mediated negotiations. Hurd concludes, Israelis have once more chosen regional isolation, international condemnation, and the likelihood of potential future conflicts with the Palestinians when they could have opted for peacemakers with fresh new ideas. But with their country's relationship with the US unraveling this time, and for the first time ever, Israel could be made to pay a price. Jonathan S. Tobin asserts in Commentary magazine that focus should be on Iran and not on Israeli democracy. He claims that Obama is using a clever tactic to disarm his critics, as his threats about abandoning Israel at the United Nations and exerting brutal pressure on it to make concessions to the Palestinians are going to be presented as an attempt to save Israel from itself and in doing so preserve its democracy. Tobin states that Obama's assumptions about Israeli society are not only incorrect, they are a diversionary tactic meant to distract us from Obama's real foreign policy priority these days, détente with Iran. Far from defending Israeli democracy, his goal is to overturn its verdict. He explains the reason why a clear majority of Israelis supported Netanyahu and parties likely to back him was that few of them outside of the far left believed there is any reasonable hope for a two-state solution in the foreseeable future. He continues, almost by default, Netanyahu has become the most articulate opponent of the administration's embrace of détente with an Iranian regime that even Obama concedes continues to spew anti-Semitism and threats about Israel's destruction. He concludes, those who play along with this ruse out of a misguided belief that Israeli democracy is in danger are helping the president isolate the Jewish state, not defending it. For more updates, please visit Levant.tv. And subscribe to Mideast In Depth on iTunes. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.